Hi, I'm Clarita de Quiros and welcome to City 7's Dubai Dine Show. Now this week we're in Mahi Mahi to have a slightly different tasting experience.
Flocking to the sea, crowds of people wait for me. Seagulls scavenge, still ice cream. Worries vanish within my dream.
Okay,
Thank
please.
you for inviting me.
My pleasure. Good to meet you. Finally.
Yeah,
There we
a
go.
long way.
There you go.
Really looking forward to coming here.
Okay.
Excellent.
All right.
So Ross, you run the restaurant, so can you tell me a bit about your background and where you've come from?
I was born in Scotland. Started with a company called Lockfine. Worked for them for several years before moving to the Middle East. And then I took over this restaurant in December last year.
You mentioned Lockfine, and being Scottish myself, I know Lockfine has got a very good reputation for the seafood industry. It's very good quality, I know that it's.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
And have you brought any of the Lockfine stock into your restaurant?
Yeah, very much so. We've brought a lot of Lockfine's produce, but not just the produce. We've brought a lot of the base of what Lockfine is all about, which is sustainability and quality produce, humble food at good prices.
So you're bringing in seafood from Scotland, but I'm presuming that you take seafood from other parts of the country as well.
70% of the menu for produce and fish and shellfish comes from locally here in the Gulf. We have Omanian prawns, Omani lobster. Sometimes we get tiger prawns that come from Qatar or Bahrain. You know, the vegetables and other bits and pieces that we get come from our owner's garden. He has a vegetable patch on his land in Jumeirah Beach Road, and that's kind of keeping it as close to home as humanly possible, but also importing stuff.
So if I were to come into the restaurant not knowing anything about the experience here, can you run me through the steps and the options that are available here?
We have an a la carte menu that gives you the choice for appetizers and a few main courses. Okay, if you don't want to get up, you can order from there, or if you know the restaurant well enough, you can order that way. Otherwise, come up to the fish counter, your server will introduce you to the fish host. Now the fish host basically gauges from you, asking you a couple of questions, what do you like? You know, flaky fish, meaty fish, so on and so forth. Once you've picked that particular fish, they give you a load of different options for preparations, whether it's steamed, wok sauté, char grilled, so on. And upon picking your choice, it then gives you your other options, which is, for example, you have something steamed. How do you want it steamed? Do you want it spicy, or do you want it kind of just fresh garden herbs and enjoy the taste of the fish? Or do you want it wok sautéed and say you want it with a black pepper sauce? Now, one of our signature dishes is wok sautéed, is black pepper sauce, and is chili and king crab legs. And when you put all those three things together, what seems like a really hard concept is actually you get exactly what you want from a meal, and you choose it without actually realizing you've chosen it. What
kind of promotions have you got during the week? I know you've got different deals for different days, so can you explain to me a bit more about that?
Yeah, we do 3 different evenings. Sometimes it's nice to go out and have a full-fledged meal, have the platter, have the bubbly, etc., etc. And other times it's nice to just sit down and have humble meals. So on a Monday night we do a maul and frites night. Classic rope-grown mussels, cooked the style that you like, whether it's Pan Asian or classic mariniere. Tuesday's the platter night. We do a really good selection of platters from the oysters. We do 12 oysters. It starts and then it goes right the way through to the big fruit de mer with Canadian lobster, oysters, chili and king crab legs, Omani prawns, tiger prawns, mussels, whelks, cockles, clams, ceviche. The whole fruit de mer is the classic French sense.
So it's very varied, so price ranges from quite...
120 per couple to 370 per couple with wine.
What are you feeding me?
Okay, so we're going to give you my signature dish, which is the chili and king crab legs. Okay, so we'll have 2 king crab legs, please, Pascal.
We've got a couple of the oysters.
Yep.
I have to try some of the Lockfine mussels.
A couple of mussels, but we'll do them slightly different. We'll do them Pan Asian, wok sautéed in Peking chili sauce.
Very nice. And
then we'll do one little local dish to stay with the local theme. Okay, let's do the Hawaii, because it's an underrated fish in the Gulf. So take a small Hawaii, and I think let's fillet it, and let's do one pan-seared with just a garlic butter. And then let's do the other one. No, yeah, let's do charred grilled Arabic spices. Yeah, good choice. And see what you like of that.
Very excited.
Okay.
Let's get cracking onto the cooking.
Okay, good.
So I've just found out all the information from the restaurant, and now we're in the kitchen to take a look at how we make my beautiful meal today.
Cooking on a wok is what we like to call an art form. So Boy here is one of our wok chefs. If you could just lift the pan up slightly for me, okay? Yeah. He's put cold oil, and you can already hear it starting to twiggle and go off. And you put it in, it's cooking already.
Okay, so what are we putting in here?
Okay, so here you've literally got your tiny bits of chilling king crab meat. Okay,
so that's the crab meat.
That's the crab meat minus your shell.
Okay.
Okay. Now what he does is it's got a tiny little bit of flour over the top of it. Okay, it's got a little bit of egg yolk and a little bit of seasoning. In terms of hygiene, a wok is actually the safest way to cook something.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Now that's the base. Okay, you can see it's taken that slight little bit of colour, a little bit on the outside. Now here, what he's done is he's got a little bit of chili, a bit of vegetable stock, and then he's put his black pepper.
His black pepper.
Okay, you got a black pepper sauce base. And then you've got oyster sauce, and that's all.
So he's making his sauce just off the cup.
Everything is made a la minute, from start to finish.
Thank you, Ross, for preparing all of this wonderful food, and the moment I've been waiting for, I get to finally try some of this delicious food.
Yeah, I mean, my pleasure.
Oh, thank you.
I think what he's got there is you've got your de-shelled.
Oh, de-shelled.
Yep, Malaysian. King crab legs in a black pepper sauce.
The sauce looks really rich, and
it's a really nice blend of everything.
Oh my gosh!
The taste is quite different to what you'll normally taste if you were having a pepper sauce elsewhere.
Never had a crab this way before.
No.
No, I normally have it quite plain because I do like the taste of the crab. You can still taste it.
Yeah.
But the sauce is very complimentary.
The nice thing about it is that a lot of people won't try this dish because
that's good.
They just don't, it's that whole perception of is it right, is it not right, etc., etc. And for me,
Thank you very much.
This particular dish is something that even if they and ahra over it and they don't decide to have it, I'll send out one leg anyway. I'm okay actually, thanks Chris. I'll send out one leg just on me as a way of saying, okay, thank you for umming and ahhing over it.
Yeah.
Sorry didn't go for it, but this is how good it is. Come back and try it again.
Thank you very much, Ross, for looking after me.
My pleasure.
I've had a great experience, and you have to come down here to experience this for yourself. It has been marvellous. So for now, thank you very much. I'm Thrita de Quiros, and see you next time on Dubai Dine TV.